Now, apparently she's saying welcome to this falling, and it should be welcome to this falling death. But whether it's falling death or the void or something, I don't know. But what I want to tell you is welcome to this revisit to the giant quest, or rather the team relay dungeon or challenge, rather, where we are trying to find out if we can do these quests now after having powered up and leveled up all this time. So as you can see right here, I've got Nameless, Pretty Zero, and the original Zero all awakened nicely to around 17 and maybe 18. And so we want to see if we can knock these welders and these giant arms and all these quite horrible bosses within maybe one team or two. Tell me what you think is going to happen in the next 18 seconds. I'm sure you've been trying to fight Victor and so forth, but you might have a little aggravation and frustration if you don't have the Tekken set. What you'll maybe enjoy is in this video, I do not have Tekken set, I do not use collab characters, and I do not use collab special exclusive cards. So, you know, if you're just starting out with the game or you're halfway to leveling up, I just want to show you that there is a light at the end of the tunnel. And it is doable, so just keep summoning, keep trying to get cards. And I'm going to show you a couple of cards that I found are quite helpful, quite maybe invaluable actually. Not to mention, of course, certain characters. But we're starting off here. Do you reckon we can do this in one team or two? Let's see. Gotten down to 7 seconds. Not really looking too good, is it? As we know, Nameless is great for pausing that clock. That's one of the key things to do. You get a character that has a long super animation. So while they're doing that, the other characters can keep hitting, building up their power meter so they can unleash their supers as well. Of course, if you've got 2 seconds, 2, 1, and you know things get really tense here. But if you've got a character that can has some invincibility, that's also quite handy as well. Oh boy, and that spray is quite terrible. Oh, this is going to take the mickey if I don't do this. And he's down. Oh, you know, I don't want to. I don't want to use the wrong pronoun, right? They are down. But it's okay. We've done it. So now I'm going to show you the cards. Right, here we go. And what happened to my soundtrack? Hold on. Let me press the button. Here we are. So, what we got here, as you can see, the Noah set, 2 cooldown cards, nothing special. But for Nameless, I've got here the Ash set. And the Ash set, I think, is really important. Because the Tekken set was the set that always built meter for everyone, but here this is the next best thing you've got, and yeah, it builds 5% power. The only other thing that can come close to that is the Kyo set or the Yuri set, but they're the Kyo set will give you meter based on your basic attacks, and the Yuri set gives you just 3% on top, but it's a lower CP, so you might have to think about leveling up your characters a lot more to compensate for that CP lack. Now here we have Giant Arms Black, I think he's called. I don't know why, because he's got purple arms, but Chizuru is quite a star here because she has very fast core gain as well as Festival Athena. As you can see here, piling on damage, pausing that clock and spamming those supers. Again, if you have Tekken sets, this is no problem at all. But if you don't, the Ash set is quite handy. And of course, if you can awaken these characters, this would be great. But as you can see, I don't have Athena awakened, I don't have Billy Kane awakened, only Chizuru. So you may have a good prediction on how this is going to end. Don't forget, if you're thinking about auto mode or semi-auto mode, for these 3 bosses I recommend auto mode, because lots of times when they do their supers or when your other characters do the supers, your controls will disappear and you're not able to control. Like with Victor, quite normally, you can still hit the buttons and control your character. But here, you need the computer to take care of it and start spamming those supers and specials. The thing is with auto, you still have priority, you still have control. 1 second to go, you still have priority control to press those buttons as long as they're on screen. So whatever you do, even autos, you can override auto. So when your characters are standing in the path of a huge attack, such as that one, you can roll them out of the way or activate their super. Sometimes the computer just doesn't want to do the super. You can cancel the super from a special move or from a roll to make it execute faster. So you wanted to keep an eye on that. And we're down to 5. I'm not even sure if supers actually work. I think it did there. 2, 1, and get out of here. We're all right. 2 teams to take care of that guy, but yeah, frankly, without Tekken set, I don't know. Maybe the Yuri set could do it, but I didn't try it. So, good luck to you. But you can see the card sets here. As you can see, Billy Kane, I didn't really bother. But the Shine set, that's the new set. The Shine set is, of course, critical, 70% on top. There's the Terry card, standard Noah set. And there's the Ash set with the Atena card, because that card is going to give her a little extra power gain on her basic attacks. You can get that from the Advent Dungeon for the card Advent Dungeon when Atena comes on rotation. And there's a Checkmate set. Absolutely no reason at all apart from CP. I didn't really need anything else from that. There's nothing special about that because, yeah, the boss doesn't block, so it's like whatever. Next up, finally, we have Mighty Most Red, Giant Mighty Most, whatever. So Atena is absolutely vital in most of these quests, but not Atena 97. I'm not sure about Atena 94, but the Festival Atena and Festival Atena and Wonderland Atena have power gain in their cores, so they can spam those supers a lot more than the others, and of course giving your other characters lots of time to build up their supers. Galactica Electron's a nice super, but as you can hear, the other players were not fighting at the same time until the last half of the animation, so I don't really recommend it. But the fact is, I like Clark, so I leveled him up quite a lot, so his attack and his buffs compensate for him being a bit crap. So here we go. The damage is rather good, the energy is melting away. 6 seconds to go though, and I want to say that there is a bit of luck involved. Quite a lot of the time, if you see videos on YouTube, you see teams doing it, people doing it in one team. There is a lot of luck involved. You can't do that every time. The boss does different things every time, so you can be lucky when the boss does a stupid move or doesn't do a stupid move and goes for the killer move like the Green Welder spin around attack or Mighty Most triple jump, and again criticals as well can help a lot, and you can't count on those to happen. It's complete luck there. So if you're failing at this, just try again, and of course keep summoning to get better cards. And he's out of here. So I don't know about you, but that was quite satisfying, right? I did have to awaken some characters, I did have to level up, buff a few, but to get it done in one team compared to last time when I had like 4 or 5 teams to do it, I'm quite chuffed. The reward is the same, so you don't have to do it if you don't want to, but for me, I'm just like, grudge match forever. So luckily for you, technology, I'm just going to show you those cards after a little crash there. So Festival Atena has the Ash set plus the Atena option card and the Terry Bogard card. Don't have to worry about doing super moves and stuff. She's getting all that power from basic moves. Now if we look to Clark, he's got the Noah set and Galactica Phantom, and the Terry Car option card. And Pretty Yashiro has the Shine set. So again, a bit of luck for the criticals. As I said, 70% extra damage when she hits that critical. Okay, so if that was helpful, I'm very glad. Don't forget to give us a like and a subscribe if you want to see more of this content. You can support us by getting a shirt, completely legit. And of course, you can support SNK by buying shirts from their shop, from Zen Market and Otaku Plus, or whatever it's called. Do have the website up and running, and we're on Discord, so check out the links. And we're on Amazon and stuff, so you know how it goes. We hope you enjoyed the video. We'll see you next time. This is Gunny from Orochinagi.com. Peace. We'll see ya next time.